here, so I only had to make one trip instead of two. And I don't bounce up the steps as fast as I once did. But I still have the same message, a similar message. And as you know, my title is You, and that includes me, are a symbol of God. Now the word symbol represents lots of stuff. It could be an emblem, it can be a crest, it can be an allegory, it can be a hallmark, a lot of stuff like that. An allegory, and I can remember one time, and I could not find the joke, that I've always been able to tell stories. So I get started on this story, and I get so tickled with it, I can't even complete the joke. All I could do was just laugh. That's the only time. Some people remember that. Grace Lefevre, when we were talking about that, she said, Ruth, I will always remember when you laughed at that joke. And I couldn't complete it. And so I hunted through all my stuff, couldn't find it. So we'll just have to take it as it is. But it's a hallmark, a symbol, and usually considered an excellent representation. Familiar symbols that we have is what we would call visual shorthand. You see it, and you know the subject is with complete explanation. Advance helps, of course. And one bumper sticker I saw some years ago, and I really related to that. And the bumper sticker said, my kid is on the honor roll. Wow, that's wonderful. But that's all they said. They didn't tell why or how or who or when. And some of the others, we could call it philosopher's billboard. Everyone is entitled to my opinion. Or another one was, so the Energized, the bunny was arrested and charged with battery. And then the other one is, my reality check just bounced. So, you see, those require prior knowledge, and you laughed responsibly, and I appreciated that. Anytime you tell a joke, you get an audience to laugh. That's good. It's when you laugh that you screw things up. And I don't know if you remember the ad, the old RCA ad. The dog had his head tipped like this, and it was labeled, My Master's Voice. Now that's going back into history. And now we just have a check mark, and it means Nike. Yeah. Which means just do it. There's much information packed into a very small item. So today, we're going to consider, not I, we are going to consider that you and I are symbols of God. Then you say, well, I'm no symbol of God, for heaven's sakes. I don't even resemble God. And that's right, if the old belief, you know, his master's voice. And then we go to Sistine Chapel and we see the hand of God reaching down and touching the human, and life springs forth. And I've been there, and it's an awesome experience, and yet you know it's made up. Let's take God's hand is touching Adam, and understand that God touches every single one of us. The word God is a symbol for confusion, love, peace, harmony, and we can go on down the list, and we can't encompass it, but we can consider it. God is not a person. It is a principle. It is an intelligence within every single one of us. Whether you feel godly or not, the truth is there, and it's just waiting for you to say, oh, hi, I recognize you. I'm really good. See, God is the name for the creative power that resides in every single one of us. Jesus called it Father and taught it was within him and all people. So as I speak to you, God speaks to you. There was a Greek philosopher by Akhenaton, Akhenaton, in case I didn't pronounce it correctly. His date is BC 1375. That predates us, in case you wondered. And this great philosopher said, know thyself as a pride of his creation, the link uniting divinity and matter. Behold, a part of God himself is within you. Remember thine own dignity, nor dare descend to evil or lameness. In other words, you have every right, almost a divine directive, to acknowledge that you are divine. You are the presence, the manifestation, and the love of God. Now, what if the world was able to believe that part of myself God is within me, to accept that as the truth? The history of our world would be totally different. Well, now we can learn to accept the truth and change our current history personally and then globally, because whatever bounces off me is going to bounce off you. Ha 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 ha. That's the truth. Since the power is limitless. Yes, it is limitless. And it touches every single one of us. We can say it's intellectually sound, as good. The theory is there. It's up to us to accept it. But reasonable response, intellectual grasp of our idea, the first step is to acknowledge that I am divine. That's a major step, isn't it? Now, I don't mean that you rush out on the street corner and start hollering, hey, I'm divine, because you know where they'll take you. Ernest Holmes said, embody this idea. Take it in totally. Accept it intellectually, emotionally, personally. And that is my decision today, for us today, to truly grasp that we are divine. We possess a power that lets us have total control over our lives. That power is the power of our mind, the God within every person. The symbol, the fullest sense of the word. When you think of yourself with love and respect, you are being a true symbol of God. When you see the image reflected back, the mirror, know that you are seeing the manifestation of God in and as you. Yes. And that's what you are. It is a presence. It is limitless, omnipresent, omniscient, anything you can think of that's good. Wisdom, peace, power, joy. You are that and more. Well, going back to the Greek philosopher, he said, know thyself as the pride of his creation. I'm just going to stop there and then I'll continue with the quotation. Have you ever spent any time recognizing that God looks on you with great pride and great joy and great omniscience? I did that. Well, we know God doesn't. God isn't a being. But we know we can look ahead and put ourselves into a new position, a new place. Know thyself as the pride of his creation, the link uniting divinity and matter. Behold a part of God himself within thee. Remember your own dignity, nor dare descend to evil or meanness. Oops. Why did he have to bring that up? For centuries, David Spangler, another one of our New Thought authors, he wrote, for centuries, a man has been idolized as God. Vishnu, Krishna, Apollo, Gautama Buddha, Jesus. Now today, right now, this moment, we are learning to follow an idea unlimited by culture, race, and doctrine. We don't have any limitations of doctrinism and past beliefs unless we are willing to accept the total past belief that I am divine. I am a symbol of God. The idea is I am. And then we add after that, I am wise, I am wonderful, I am good. And if God were a person, think how happy he would be as his children learn to love themselves. As we learn to recognize our own divinity, our uniqueness, our presence in the scheme of things. God is not a person, but, as Ernest Holmes writes in his textbook, an infinite personalness in and as you. Again, when you see yourself, your self-image, when you look in the mirror and you see yourself looking at you, I'm going to back up. One of the hardest assignments I ever had when I got into New Thought was to look in the mirror and say, Ruth, I love you. It took me a good 30 minutes before I could even whisper it.
Wow.
Because I had such a low opinion of myself. And I don't want anyone else to have to go through that. But if you do, by golly, go through it, force yourself, and then recognize the truth that you are a symbol of God. Learn to love yourself. Learn to accept that the personalness of God is your personalness. In and as you. Again, when you see yourself, your image, when you look in the mirror, when you see your reflection, remember, I am a symbol of God. I'd like you to say that. I am a symbol of God. So
I am the symbol of God.
Back up to the tip. So what do I mean by us, I mean every single person, even the one who screws us up, who messes things up, who does some stupid things. Of course, you don't know too many people like that. You and I are the real thing. Everywhere we go, God goes. All we do, God does. As we think and speak, so does God. Because God is manifesting in and every single one of us. This God of which we are the symbol, perfect in every sense, intelligent, able, power, love, and on, all the good stuff. You are all that, or you possess that. It's within you, and you can't get away from it. So the easiest thing is just to lean back and accept it. I am wonderful. I am wise. I am complete. I am perfect. I am wondrous. That's what I am.
Yes.
To experience that, we must believe it. And Dr. Holmes wrote in his book, Creative Mind and Success, always remember this: life is from within outward, never from outward inward. You, every single one of us, that includes me, are a center of power in your own life. Starts as an inside job. You have to work on yourself. It's your life, power, not just a symbol, but you are the real stuff. You are the power of God within each one of us, and we can cause this message to, well, emeritus Hopkins wrote it this way: we can cause for us the life we desire. Now, that's a statement. One of my favorite authors, I don't know if we still have her books in the library. In her book, High Mysticism, she said, it rides swiftly to our freedom upon the thrill of our recognition of it. In other words, when you are willing and able to accept that you are a symbol of God, you thrill God. You please God, this essence, this life presence. To recognize and accept that you are the manifestation of the presence of God, the power as a divine gift to you and within you and as you. You are a symbol of God. So I'm going to read my closing statement, and you'll find it in your bulletin. I'm going to read it first, and then we're going to say it together, and then I'm through, says the audience. I thrill with the truth that I am a symbol of God. That means I am powerful, wise, loving, and very capable. I accept this gift of the divine life within and as me, and use it to experience the ever-increasing good that is mine. Now let's read it together. I thrill with the truth that I am